The sky above Earth turned black with alien ships. The Zarketh Empire broadcast one message: surrender or be erased. Every nation froze. Every screen went silent. Then a single human walked into the transmission room, looked up at the feed, and smirked. Is that it? Before we dive deep into the story, subscribe to the channel so you never miss powerful and thought-provoking stories. Let's go in deep. The Zarketh did not ask. They declared. At exactly 1300 hours UTC, every satellite above Earth flickered. Every screen turned black. Then a symbol appeared, a spiked ring, pulsing red. Moments later, a voice followed, cold, mechanical, translated across all languages. This is not a warning. This is a decision. The Zarketh Empire had arrived. Known across the galaxy for wiping out entire civilizations in under a week, they considered Earth a primitive, noisy world that had expanded too far into deep space without permission. And now, they claim the planet as territory. You have 48 Earth hours to surrender. All military defenses must shut down. Your skies will belong to us. The broadcast showed their fleet, thousands of ships, hovering just outside Earth's orbit, weapons glowing, shields already activated. Earth's leaders went into immediate lockdown. Emergency summits were called. Panic rippled through the public. News anchors repeated the same phrase across every channel. The aliens have arrived. People searched for answers. Some prayed. Some ran simulations. Some begged their governments to respond. But no one expected what happened next. Because when the world needed a voice, it was not a politician who stepped forward. It was someone else entirely. The United Command was silent. Military satellites tracked the Zarketh fleet. Nuclear protocols were reviewed. But no missiles were launched. No ships left orbit. No defensive message was sent. The world waited for Earth's official response. Then something strange happened. Private line, unused for years, lit up inside the global broadcast center. The signal came from a small Earth station, unregistered, buried beneath an abandoned bunker once used for deep space listening experiments. The override code was valid, and before anyone could stop it, the feed went live. No logo. No anthem. Just a man, one human, standing alone in front of a static-covered camera. No medals. No background. His face was calm, his hands behind his back. He stared into the lens for 5 seconds before speaking. I will respond. That was it. No introduction. No title. No clearance. The global command scrambled to shut the signal down. But it was too late. The transmission had already reached orbit. The Zarketh had received it. And their response? They opened a direct channel and demanded Earth send this man as its representative. No one could explain why. No one knew who he was. But somehow, everyone agreed. He would go. He arrived without guards. No escort. No briefing. No formal uniform. The Zarketh expected a delegation. Instead, they got a single man. Tall, quiet, and dressed in a simple black jacket with no insignia. He carried no weapon. No translator. He did not ask for one. The Zarketh throne chamber aboard the command ship was massive, built to intimidate. Spires of alien metal curved around him. Walls pulsed with living circuitry. High above, the War Council watched from glass towers, their armor humming with power. He walked across the polished floor like he had been there before. No hesitation. No fear. When he reached the center of the room, he stopped and looked up at the Zarketh speaker, a towering creature with 4 arms, molten eyes, and a voice that shattered glass when raised. The speaker leaned forward. You speak for Earth? The man nodded once. You understand what is coming if you refuse our terms? Again, he nodded. The Zarketh speaker opened a hologram, showing Earth surrounded. Every ship in place, weapons primed. We offer you one chance to kneel before us. The room went silent. Then the human smiled. Not in defiance. In curiosity. Like he was waiting for more. The Zarketh speaker paused. This was the moment all their conquests followed. The fear, the trembling, the collapse. Every species they had faced had begged at this stage, even the proud ones. But the human did not move. He looked at the hologram again, the fleet, the firepower, the orbiting death that hovered above. His planet. Then he blinked slowly and smirked. A small, relaxed smile, no arrogance. No panic, just boredom. He tilted his head slightly and said 2 words. "Is that it?" The words hung in the air like a crack in glass. The speaker's voice faltered. "You do not understand." The human raised a finger, calm. "No, you do not." He stepped forward, just a few feet, but enough to break the unspoken line no species had ever crossed in the Zarketh chamber. "I saw your ships," he continued, voice level, steady. "Impressive lights, loud threats. But you are mistaking numbers for power." The room shifted. Something in the air changed. Even the Zarketh could feel it. Not bravado, not bluffing. Certainty, the kind that comes not from arrogance, but from experience. And for the first time in centuries, the Zarketh did not know what to say. The chamber remained still. Then, alarms began to flash across the Zarketh command decks. Not from Earth, from their own fleet. One by one, their ships were going dark. First the outer patrol vessels. Then their long-range missiles lost lock. Their stealth drones offline. Communications scrambled. Shield systems dropped for 6 full seconds, enough to expose every command node across the fleet. The Zarketh speakers snapped. "Explain this." But no one had an answer. Earth had not fired a shot. And yet, the Empire's entire tactical grid was collapsing. From the inside. The human just stood there. Watching. Double quotes. "You brought ships," he said. "We brought something else." He tapped a small device on his wrist. "Not a weapon. A transmitter. This is not a war. It is a lesson." Back on Earth, no one even blinked. The global feed showed no armies, no launches, because Earth had planned for this long ago. They had built silence. They had coded into systems the Zarketh did not know existed. They had waited, not because they were afraid, but because they were ready. The man turned to leave. The last words he spoke before the doors opened behind him echoed through the chamber like thunder wrapped in calm. "Now you know what it feels like to be outmatched." And he walked away. And just like that, Earth answered a galactic threat with a smirk, and silence more powerful than war. If this story kept you hooked, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves quiet strength and sharp twists. The next story will go even deeper.